Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, let me know what you think. Well, what do we have here? Different day, same Scots. Scots 1.0. Here they are again. Now, we originally thought that the Scots had got their idea for their expo from the Comeback Group. And because when Tisha was reading all of that stuff or whatever, and they was like, well, this is, the information that came from the Comeback Group. And which I don't disagree that the information that Tisha was reading off was basically word from word from the Comeback Group. But the idea of the expo did not come by way of the Comeback Group. It came by way of a totally different company. I was watching Sherry G's channel, and she did a great job. She discovered a post that someone put up under one of a comment that someone put up under one of Letitia's posts, and she is basically blasting Letitia and the Scots for stealing the expo idea. She posted a comment, and it reads, "How did you come up with your Black Business Expo? Almost immediately after agreeing to sponsor us at BHEMP, the blatant disrespect and dishonesty is beyond me. It is because your demands were insane, as if you were Beyonce or something. So because we offered you flights and hotel stays, but because we were in no way going to fly you, your husband, your kids, and your babysitter business class, you literally jumped ship on us and took our whole idea business. The Scots really has some nerve. I like how y'all are skating through life as if y'all did nothing or of that nature to us. Hashtag shame on you and your man. I'll never respect hashtag the Scots nor anything to do with them. What goes up must go down at Letitia Scott." So you mean to tell me that y'all are still selling wolf tickets? Y'all can't even brainstorm good enough to come up with an event to put on an expo by yourself. Y'all actually were thinking of doing business with this other company, and y'all backed out because y'all demands were so high, so irate, like y'all are really somebody, and like y'all really finna, bring this a lot of ideas. Y'all really have something to contribute, but y'all are trying to get y'all, have high demands, but y'all didn't want to pay anybody for y'all expo. Y'all didn't want to pay Melody to speak at the expo that y'all were putting on, but look at the demands that y'all had. Tisha, Marceau, 3 kids, and a babysitter. Really? That's 6 people. Plus put y'all up in a hotel room for X amount of days. But y'all were mad because Melody wanted to be paid for her services. So it's okay for y'all to charge, but can't nobody charge y'all? Ain't that about nothing? And then y'all wanted Melody to be involved. So what y'all were doing was just piecing together the expo and hoping everybody just come on board and just take it and run with it. So you wanted Melody to come up to be a part of it. Basically, y'all stole the idea and y'all brought it to the table, hoping that Melody would take take the other company's idea, because I can't even call it y'all idea, but the idea that y'all brought to the table, and she was going to fill in the blanks. And this is why the expo was so I'm not going to say it was so messed up, but it's a whole lot of after chaos, and it was chaotic at the expo, because the people seen y'all arguing behind the scenes. Y'all had people there that were supposed to speak that didn't speak, and the people that did speak didn't know what the heck they were talking about. The people that needed to be speaking were sitting out in the audience. But because y'all didn't want to pay, or because y'all didn't want to do y'all research and try to see who in your friend group actually had relevant businesses and that knew about business, that could actually get up on the panel and speak to the audience. So instead, y'all wanted to take all the credit and didn't want to pay anybody. So which left it left a whole bunch of chaos, misunderstanding, and now everybody is up in flames about something that was never y'all idea. Wow. And the business that they were supposed to been and supposed to be joining with was BHEMP. And if you want to know more information about this business, go over to Sherry G's channel, because she have all the information. She's done her research on the company, and I don't want to take any of her content. So, please go over there and, watch her video to hear more about this company. And this is a legitimate company, and I believe from hearing what Sherry G had to say that the Scotts really took these people idea, and they probably were going to do run with their idea anyway, whether they showed up at their event or not, because that's just the type of people that the Scotts are. That's how they operate. But they were probably going to show up on that business dollar dime and have them put them up, the whole family up, and go to their event and meet and act like they're some, big wigs in Huntsville, and get all these contacts just to come back. So I don't think that they were going to this event to be generous or for a good purpose. Because if they were, like Letitia was trying to tell Melody, it's about the community. So if it's about the community, you got to put your feelings aside. Isn't that what she tried to tell Melody? But because she didn't get her way, her and her husband didn't get their way of being flown out business class, and your kids being flown out business class, and your babysitter, plus everybody needs a hotel room, y'all want to back out, be a no-show, leave the people hanging, but take their idea. And that's why your expo and everything else that the Scotts do is failing, because they are takers. They're not givers. They're not sharers. They're not genuine people, and they don't mean anybody no good. So Nell, be happy, be glad that the Scotts did not invite you. Melody, when you didn't want to speak at the expo because they couldn't afford you, that was a good call on their part, because even though the company didn't know that the Scots was putting on this event, I know you don't want to be associated with nothing the Scots with they scamming, fraudulent self, and allegedly, in my opinion, have going on. The people that were involved, Stormy didn't do her research. She didn't know what was going on. She jumped on the bandwagon and had nothing but regrets ever since. But she's one and the same, in my opinion, just like the Scots 1.0 and 2.0. So the people that were involved in the expo, Scots 1.0, Scots 2.0, Stormy, Martell, all of them are takers, scammers, fraudulent, allegedly, in my opinion. And those are the people that were in that Blacks Expo. And that's why it went off like it did, where everybody is attacking the expo and now you have to have all of these feedback meetings and meetings behind the feedback meetings. So it's a good thing that Melody didn't speak. It's a good thing that the Fletchers weren't invited. See, sometimes you don't have to do anything to people, because people will kick their own behind when they're wrong. Their karma be coming for you. And sometimes it come quick. Sometimes it may take a while, but sometimes it come quick. And these people blasting the Scots, I believe it's going to be a lot more of blasting the Scots, because I'm quite sure that this business is not the first and will not be the last company where the Scots have taken their idea and ran with it and used it as their own. And that's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.